Hey guys, it's Jacob bringing you a tutorial on how to do my wonderful speed art, I guess. It's just a nice paper cut style text, I guess. So we're going to get straight into it. You're going to hit new or Control N. We're going to go 1280 by 720 resolution, and we're going to make the background white. So if I keep coughing or like have to sniffle or something because I've been quite sick, so we're going to make this fit the screen. We're going to double click on the background, hit OK. This just makes you unlock the background. We're going to hit G on your keyboard, go to angled gradient, the third one in. We're going to click on the gradient and we're going to create new. And what we're going to do here is just create the nice gradient effect I have going. So we're going to click and drag this to 70%, change the color to white, click to make a new one and drag, and we're going to change that color to white. Then we're going to click on this far one and we're going to change the color to black. So now you have a black to whiter gradient, and you can name that paper cut gradient if you want, but I'm just going to click on the one I've already made. I named it paper craft, there you go, and hit OK. So we're going to hold shift just above the paper and click and drag horizontally across your page. Click to and then release, and that gives you a nice gradient. So we're going to get straight to the text by hitting T on your keyboard. It's just a little shortcut, or you can click this little icon down here. We're going to, I use the font Disco Deck, which you can download from font.com. I will put a link in the description, but it's pretty easy. If you just Google font.com or just fonts, you'll come up and you can download and install. Pretty easy. Tells you how to do it if you've never done it before. We're going to make the font size 120 and we're going to make it strong. Make sure your text is white, so you're going to click anywhere, doesn't really matter, and I'm going to just name it, put a P, because I'm going to put poster as what I did in the speed art. You can come up with your own words, it's totally up to you, and hit the tick. Alright, so now we're going to hold Alt Shift, go to your move tool and hold Alt Shift. This Alt allows you to create a new layer and Shift makes you keep it all aligned. Oh, see, like, I didn't hold Shift that time. How about I just start again? Alt Shift, click and drag. 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 Now I've got my 6 letters for my poster. Because my word starts with P, I'm not going to change the first letter. I'm going to go to the second layer, go back to my text tool by hitting T, click and put this as O, go to the next one, click, make it S, go to the next layer, make it T, go to the next layer, make it E, go to the next layer, make it R. So there's poster. Alright, we're going to hit the tick up top, say we're done. And now we are going to double click on P to bring up your little layer styles and all that stuff. And we're going to add 2 easy ones, drop shadow and a gradient overlay. I'll just show you what that's done so far. We're going to make sure the blending mode is multiply, black, opacity 75%, angle 120. We're going to change the distance to 0, the spread to 18, and the size to 1. And that's drop shadow done for you guys. Now we're going to go to gradient overlay, and we're going to click on the gradient, and you should have saved your new gradient. I named it Papercraft, and then click on it, hit OK, and we're going to change the style to angled. and that gives a nice paper cut gradient, you can call it. And all we have to do now is change the angle to what you like. So I might go 180 degrees. Oh, keep that up. If you want, you can hold up. If you want, you can click and move this around, adjust the length of it and stuff like that, but usually just nice simple half is all good. You can reverse the gradient to what you like. So there you go. So now we're going to hold Alt on your keyboard and hover over the effects we've done right here, as you can see. Click and drag to your next layer. As you can see, it changed it. Do it again, again, for each of your letters, as you can see there. So we're going to close down P, and we're going to go to O and double click on Gradient Overlay. We're going to what Alt and click and drag does there is just copies each effect, so you don't have to do every single letter differently. You can if you're doing something different, but for this, it just makes it easy. It's a little shortcut. And all you have to do now is change each letter to the angle you want. So I might go 90, and it makes it up the top. Make it centered. Make it a little bit longer, just like that. Hit OK. Go to the S. Double click on Gradient. Then change the angle again. What you want to do, you want to make it different, so it's not straight. You can make it different. So this one I might go down, so I'm going to make it 270 degrees. Make it a little bit there. Then we're going to go to the T, Gradient Overlay. Make it 0 degrees. Or even make it 90 degrees. No, we're just going to make it 0 degrees, eh? And what we're going to do there is move it to about there. Hit OK. Go to your E, click on Gradient Overlay. We're going to make this one we're going to leave it at 180 actually. I'm just going to click and move this down a little bit. Hit OK. Go to R, click on Gradient Overlay, and we're going to make this one either up or down, so you can make it 270 or 90. I'm going to make it 90 degrees, just looks neater, as you can see there. If you don't like what they look like I don't like what the E looks like, I'm going to make it 270 and leave it as like that. That looks a little bit neater. Alright, so now you're going to go to your first letter, hit Shift, scroll up, click on your last letter, and hit Control G. This groups each one, so it saves having you like all these shadows, like so you don't have to continually scroll up and down going through all your stuff. And what we're going to do here, we're going to go to this little tool, click on it, go to Solid Color, and hit OK. We're going to change the blending mode to either soft light is what I used, which just dims it all. Gives it a nice finish. I'll show you what the difference is. We're going to double click on the tiny square and pick the color you want. So in the video I made it a pinkish color, but you can obviously do whatever color you want. Pinkish color, hit OK. But another good blending option is overlay. It gives it more a glossy texture if you like the glossy texture is like the brighter colour, but I just like soft colour. But yet again, here's overlay, just makes it a little bit more glossy. So there's my tutorial on how to do paper textile. If you need any help or you didn't like my video and there's something I could improve on in my videos, just tell me, because I'm very new to this and I like feedback. Thank you guys. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll keep the videos posting.